for me the past few starts, and I can't credit them enough. I mean, it's awesome going out there, especially in a big game like this. Adrenaline's going in the first inning a little bit, and it really helps me to calm down and kind of get my groove a little bit. So, again, credit them, and I just hope they keep bringing the bats like that the rest of the year. I think we'll have a pretty good shot going pretty far.
Logan had long first inning for you, and then you kind of settled in after that. How unique of a challenge is that facing an offense that's going to see so many pitches and then just foul off as many as they did?
Yeah, they have a pretty good approach. Just try to take pitches and try to make you throw a lot of pitches, which clearly they did. I came out a little earlier than I would have liked to, but again, just try to attack them. And I know AJ's going to do his job tomorrow, and I'm pretty confident.
Coach O'Sullivan, how do you keep your team grounded after a game like this? How do you keep them focused? What did you say to them after the game?
There wasn't a whole lot of jumping around. I think they handled it great. I was kind of impressed with how they were looking at me in the dugout. After the game, they were all kind of intent, and I think they, we've talked about it the whole week about what's at stake here, and but they were good. They were grounded. I was talking to them. There wasn't a whole lot of joking around. There wasn't a whole lot of goofiness going on. They were excited. They won, obviously, but they were under control. So I was pleased with that, and maybe they were tired. It's been a long game, but I thought they handled it well. How
do you kind of carry that over into tomorrow, knowing that you're one win away from Omaha now?
Hey, we got we've got a game against Florida State tomorrow, and we're not going to put any more pressure on it. And I'd rather be 1-0 than 0-1. I know that. So we'll just keep riding. We've been playing really good over the last 3 weeks. So, like I said, I think I told some people Thursday, I'm trying to stay out of their way, and they just need to go play like they have been. We're playing great defense, swinging the bats extremely well, and the way Logan and AJ have been throwing, and then you add on top of Alex's start last Sunday, we've been playing good. So that's my biggest focus right now, is just having us continue to play well, and if we play well, we'll put ourselves in a good position.
Talk about the defense going to lead you guys throughout the year. I think you've given up one earned run. Your starting pitching has in the NCAA tournament. How important has that been for you guys just to kind of get everything off to a good start?
Well, I think any successful team, it all revolves around pitching and defense. And we've always pitched it well, and we've always played great defense. I think what makes this team a little different is we've got a lot of different dynamic parts offensively. We got some guys that can run. We got some power. We can play the bunt game. And like I said, I think 7, 8, 9 in the lineup are pretty good. They're pretty good. So, but I am really, really excited about how we play defense. And like I said, we've been doing that consistently the whole year.
Is this the best 7 through 9 you've had ever here?
I don't want to take anything away from the other teams. We've had so much success here with some other teams, so I don't want to compare. But this 7, 8, 9 is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Coach, taking Taylor Lewis out just after 11 pitches, is that just to keep him available for tomorrow?
Oh yeah. We kind of built that lead, and I think we scored 4 that inning, and he did his job. And I want him to be as fresh as he possibly can for tomorrow.
Were there any anxious moments late with the rest of your bullpen when Florida State was kind of?
They just got sloppy. I don't know. They're young players, and maybe they lost focus. Like I said, it's been a long game. But this time of year, to be honest with you, it's about wins. It don't matter if it's 1-0 or 10-9. You just try to get W's and stay on the good side of things. So there's so many positives that throughout the game. I don't want to focus on a couple guys that didn't have their best nights, because ultimately, we'll need those guys for the rest of the weekend. So I don't want a bad outing tonight to leak into tomorrow.
What does it say that you guys kind of, FSU had 4 errors, but you guys kind of pounced on it? Mike Martin talked about that in the last game here at McKeithen Stadium too, about just being opportunistic.
Well, I think we've got some guys in our lineup that can run, and sometimes they put pressure on defenses. But it's one game. And the great thing is we played great tonight, but the bad thing is we can't take any of these runs we scored tonight into tomorrow. So start with a clean slate. It's nothing. We'll have to come out and have a mature approach and be excited to play, and just and understand that today's game, there's nothing we can take from today's game as far as runs scored into tomorrow. It's a clean slate for both clubs.
JJ, what's been the difference with AJ? He's really pitched so much better of late.
I think ever since the off the field issues, I think he's been a whole new guy. I mean, he's a new guy in the locker room and the dugout. And ever since then, he just got really focused. Started staying late at practices. Throwing in the bullpens, and I just think it's helped him a lot. And he's really focused now, and he's getting after it.
Is that something that you had a talk with AJ about, or?
No, I think he's just kind of, quite honestly, he was embarrassed about what happened. I think it was a time for him to reflect, and I do think it was a turning point for him. I think it was a turning point for Kirby as well. He's been pitching really good second half of the year too. So, they're young. You don't quite know exactly when the light's going to go on. It goes on for different times for different people, but he's been really good. He's been really good.
Any final questions? All good? All right.